Today we're going to be making a very special dessert for Thanksgiving. It's called chocolate lasagna. Now traditionally you would make the crust for this with an Oreo cookie, but I chose this cookie. It's a fudge cookie with a mint streusel. And I just thought that might taste really good with a little bit of the mint mixed in with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these in my food processor so that I have a crust that I can start working with. Oh, wow. They look really good. So I'm just gonna throw, oh, they smell even better. Wow, I love that minty smell. Oh, this was a great choice. This was a great choice. Now, if you wanna stick with the Oreo cookies, you go right ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend up about half of these, and then I'm gonna measure it and see how I'm doing. This looks and smells delicious. So I'm just gonna throw all of this. I went ahead and blended up the whole box of cookies, which was just under 12 ounces of cookies. And I ended up with all of these crumbs from the cookies. So all I did was I pressed down the cookie and butter mixture all along the bottom of this see-through container. And I'm gonna set this aside and put together the next step of my lasagna. So to 12 ounces of cream cheese that's been brought up to room temperature, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of powdered sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. To that, we're gonna blend it up with a mixer, and then we're gonna add some Cool Whip. We're just gonna mix this up until it's well blended. Okay, to this, we're gonna go ahead and add half of our Cool Whip, which I had a 16-ounce container, so I'm gonna be adding 8 ounces. Okay, we're just gonna add half of this. And we're gonna leave about 8 ounces for the next step. So we're just gonna fold this in like so. Wow, that looks so good. Oh. So I'm just gonna set this aside now. I've taken the Cool Whip and cream cheese mixture and I've just laid it right on top of the cookie crumb and butter mixture. So I'm going to be layering all the different things that I'm making. So we start off with the cookie crumb, then with the Cool Whip cream cheese mixture, and then on to the next. To our pudding, I'm just going to mix it for approximately 4 minutes. Well, actually 2 minutes to thicken it up, but I'll probably do it just until it's thickened, so maybe a little longer. Now, the key to a good instant pudding is making sure that your milk is really cold. So the next step is I'm just gonna take this pudding mix and I'm just going to put that right over the top of my lasagna. And you see why it's called lasagna, because you're basically just layering all the different layers right on top of themselves. Super, super, super easy. If you're enjoying this content today, can you leave me a thumbs up or consider subscribing to my channel? It really helps me grow my channel. And everybody loves these ingredients. I mean, I've never met anybody yet that didn't love chocolate pudding and Cool Whip and Oreo cookies or mint cookies or what have you. I mean, it just doesn't happen very often. There are some people that really aren't dessert people. It's just the way it is. But I think for the most part, most people really do enjoy a nice dessert. This is nice because it's refreshing. I can't say it's low calories because it's not, but you know, it's kind of a refreshing, really good looking dessert, especially if you could put it in some kind of a glass, you know, container. All right, so we're on to the final step. So the final step is that we're just going to cover it with the Cool Whip. You're gonna do this very, very gently. Probably should have done a smaller little dollop there. So I'm gonna do that on the rest of it, because we can get right up to the edge of this. Oh, that was a good idea. And we basically just want this to fill in just like so. So another nice thing about this, I'm actually going to be freezing this. This is Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to be very busy tomorrow and on Thursday morning. So this is something I'm going to throw in the freezer, and I'm not going to think about it again until I'm ready to leave. So it's going to be a really beautiful and delicious dessert. I can let it kind of thaw out on the way over there, and it's going to come out really, really nice. And because I sent it in this little kind of throwaway container, now you can get, you know, dollar containers at the Dollar Tree, some really nice ones, some, you know, different kinds that have lids. You could put plastic over it, whatever works for you. So I am going to just finish trying to make it as even as possible. And I think this looks pretty good. All right. So remember, I reserved a little bit of topping. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle that right over the top of this. Now you could sprinkle it with anything, marshmallows, you know, different kinds of sprinkles, anything you want really. This might be another step that'd be really fun for the kids to do. My grandkids were busy doing cookies all morning long. We were decorating a little plate of cookies that they can go around and hand out to everybody, and they're going to be so proud because they made these cookies all by themselves. So there you go. Easiest dessert in the whole world. Now I'm going to lift it up and show you the side because it is just as beautiful. Look at this. It's a chocolate. Look at that. You can't tell me that's not an amazing presentation. It is just beautiful. This is my no-bake lasagna. I know it's going to be a great success tomorrow, and it just looks so good. I wish that, actually it's going to be Thursday, but I'm going to freeze it tonight. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for coming along while I am making all my different things for Thanksgiving this year. I appreciate you joining me and supporting my channel, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.